The following report contains flash photography.
Ukrainian naval forces in Crimea barricading their gates last night in fear of what the dawn would bring. Kiev said Russian forces had issued an ultimatum telling all Ukrainians there to lay down their arms just before first light this morning. The Kremlin said that was nonsense. In the end, there was no apparent change in the status quo. Yesterday, President Putin appeared in public for the first time since this crisis began, watching his forces on exercise near the Ukrainian border. His justification for taking control of Crimea is to protect the lives of ethnic Russians like this woman.
We love Putin. We love Russia. We are Russians.
They're the vocal majority, but there are people with other views in Crimea, like this woman who decided to raise the colours of Ukraine at a pro-Russian rally. They were snatched off her and she was bundled away. At a UN Security Council meeting, the Russian ambassador showed a letter from the ousted Ukrainian president calling for Russian help.
Chaos and anarchy reign in the country. People's lives, safety and rights, particularly in the southeast and in Crimea, are under threat.
Russia has every right to wish that events in Ukraine had turned out differently, but it does not have the right to express that unhappiness by using military force or by trying to convince the world community that up is down and black is white.
Last night, President Obama discussed with senior advisers how to further isolate Russia, but no new decisions were announced. Military exercises and trade talks with Moscow had already been suspended. After that meeting, Secretary of State John Kerry left for Kiev. The government there will be keen to hear from him what the West will do to stop Russian military forces from moving further into Ukraine. Andy Moore, BBC News.